Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing America Hunter Outdoor Products deer feeder. Now this is a deer feeder that I've had I think for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I think so. We got this and thought it'd be really good. It's worked really well for us. We got a solar charger to charge the battery. It's inside this right here. And then you got your disc. But when we got this, it didn't turn out as we planned because these ones, all these posts right here, or poles, wherever they connect, were just sliding. And if you guys didn't know, I'm from Kansas, and anybody from Kansas knows that you get some high winds, and anything you build has to be really, really heavy duty, or else it's just gonna get blown away or broken. So we took some screws and screwed them through the poles to connect them, and they go down to this one and down to this one down here. This grass is kind of tall here, and just to make sure, because see that this isn't always full, the drum isn't always full of deer feed. Sometimes it'll go empty and then I'll come check it, and in those times we can usually have some wind, and just bolting down these legs together will not completely stop it from moving. So that's the reason we also added some T-post and clamped them to the T-post. So this thing is rock solid to the ground. It's got some cool speed time, like you can change your times, everything like your deer cams. You can change the time of the day that you feed and how much kind of spins. It's super nice because it doesn't just spin and then just go out whenever you want to. This lets you choose. See that right there? It comes all the way over the ground. It kind of spreads out pretty far. It comes all the way out to this T-post out here. But yeah, it's worked out really well. The deer seem to really like it because you put a deer block out here when it was really, really hard to get some deer feed. We put a deer block out here. They did not seem to like that. It's probably because they got used to getting fed out of this and having little bits of corn. Look at that guy. See it on the ground. A whole bunch of little bits like that. Kept throwing out. So I guess they got used to the corn. And didn't really like the block because it's really big. Then didn't look probably natural or something like that. But yeah, it's held up really well. We had to bolt them all together. Like I said, it's really well. They had some really bad connectors up here though, that were just like little nail ends that you just nail and they expand on the end. I can't think of what the name of those are called. So we just got some bolts and some washers and nuts up here to hold them together, because Kansas, you can't have no plastic little bits holding it together. You got to have some really, really good quality stuff. So once we got all those bolted up, even the stuff up here, then we were finally able to bring it out here and set it up and get it all running. It was a pretty easy process to get it all kind of set up in here. Pretty basic. It has a manual, I believe, that shows you how to change your time and stuff like that. The way to load this is a little different because this one doesn't have steps. I've seen some where they have steps you can get in here. We just take our side by side and back it up to the side right here, and then get on the back, get in the tailgate, lift it all the way up, unscrew that top up there, and dump it in, which is not hard, especially if you're pretty strong and you can do a lot of stuff. But if you're not all that strong, it might be harder. It'd just be easier to grab a ladder and go up there. Any way you want to do it. There's multiple ways you can figure out how to do it on your own, or you can do any way to get up here. But right now it's like about halfway. Here's stuff up here, so it's about half, which is pretty good. I think I've had this out here for 2, maybe 3 weeks, so that means it should last maybe 6 weeks until it's empty, which is pretty good for what those bags of feed cost now. But yeah, they seem to really like it. I got some pictures on a deer can that they kept coming in like it. But yeah, these, we had to nail them down because this thing, without any weight into it, it's just really easy to shake. It's held up. Hopefully it holds up for a lot longer. This is a little different, guys, because I did it outside instead of in a building, or on a table, I should say, like the other ones. So hopefully you guys like this. This is a little bit different. But yeah, once we did all this, got it all built, it's ran. We don't have to touch it. But I think the only thing that the only two really things you need to do is check to see how full it is every now and then sometimes clean off your solar panel if you want to get one of these. It's super helpful if you do get one of these though, because then you don't have to worry about keep charging this thing. It just charges itself. I can't remember if this does or doesn't come with it. I don't think it does. So I think you might just have to buy this. We also did zip tie it down because I don't know if these little clamp things are going to hold it. Made sure. Little zip ties and string it around here. But yeah, it's, if you guys want to and not have to keep charging them or worry about this being dead, get one of these solar chargers, and that will definitely help not having to keep coming in and charging its battery every now and then. But yeah, there's some cobwebs and a whole bunch of stuff up in here. Spiders and stuff seem to really like these. Every time I leave something out here for a little while, a whole bunch of spider nests and a whole bunch of other stuff just gets sent to it. Haven't had any vermins or anything get into here or up there, so that's pretty good that it at least holds off on anything. Yeah, guys, hope you guys like this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.